Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna end the short stream, and we're gonna hopefully it transfers to like the game stream, because I did
Hi.
promise to play games, and that's what I'm gonna do. So hopefully this transfers you to the game stream. Anyway, thank you guys on YouTube. If you're not gonna watch the game stream, thank you for stopping by. See ya.
They told me people weren't horny on here.
Okay. Let's see how many people
It's game
transfers
time. It's game time.
on here. Apparently none. Well, there are people.
Thank you for the follow bone_vibes.
It worked, did it? Okay, time to play the game, I guess. Let's see what we have here. I'm gonna switch. You can't hear me yet. I haven't set up the mic for the thing. Okay, can you hear me now? Oh, thanks Cops Luck for the $5. Wasteland and Bounty Hunter have a witch companion who wanted to turn her into Wasted Sheriff. Oh, is that for Fallout 3? Let me just fix my stuff, because it's a bit annoying. And YouTube chat isn't working that well. It's a bit annoying. Let me just fix it.
The art BGM is still playing.
The art BGM still playing? Oof. Let me just fix that, actually. Let me just close it, since I'm not gonna use it. Is that fine now? That's fine now, right? Wait, let me transfer it on like my other monitor. It's kind of weird in this monitor.
Yes.
Okay, good. God damn it. Let me just fix this.
How did you learn about this game? I watched Man Labada's Hero played.
I've seen a few people play it. I think I've seen like Manly Badass's Hero, like old video, like what do you call this? Like during the demo, he played a bunch of it, and I think that's what I've watched from him. I mean, so yeah, let's do this thing. Let me just.
Oh, Slay the Princess is gonna take ours, dog.
I mean, we can divide it into parts. I don't know how long it will take. But yeah, might as well start.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
100% the game, I dare you.
I don't think I can do that. It might take hours.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Rough.
Thank you for the
explore.
follow, All Might Fluffy.
The end of the world, what are you talking about? Have we considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with ending the world? Do I get some sort of reward for this? Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. This is actually fun.
At your best nightmare 513 execute order 66.
I'm guessing like explore means I don't progress, right?
I'm talking
about this one.
the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You
Okay.
have to put an end to her.
Put an end to her. But how can a princess
Thank you
locked
for
her
the
in a
follow,
basement end the
Rye
world? That's a good
Don't
question.
Linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all...
Have we considered that
Of
maybe
course
I'm
I haven't.
okay
Why would
with
I
ending
even
the world?
consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
I mean, nihilists do. I mean, not all nihilists. Like maybe some nihilists
maybe
do.
some people do, like,
Oh, he said.
Kill her.
or very, very evil people, but
He actually
surely you're
said
not
it.
one of those, right?
Bruh. Have we considered
While I
that maybe that?
appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Okay. That's a bit rough.
Lamau.
I can't see chat properly with like the new monitor. Let me just fix it. Okay, that's good enough, I think.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And
Okay.
before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through
No
which
one
to
is
view
dotted
this
sir
situation.
underscore Yeetimus underscore.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the
Oh wait, I
princess
need to
leaves
change
cabin,
the thing
world
for
will end.
Twitch. I
There
forgot.
is no changing that.
Because I think Twitch might be angry if I don't. So let me just change it. Here we go. There we go.
Thank you for the follow, Car Sunny Hank.
Ronnie, let's just
No
kill
use
her.
arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because unless, of
Okay.
course, you do your job and slay.
Okay, let's kill her.
That's the spirit.
We're killing her. Let's kill the princess.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Cool.
A warning.
Roni, you're
Before
making the
you go any
narrator feel
further.
bad.
Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay. Stab, stab, stab. Okay. I'm just gonna kill her. No questions asked.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Okay.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I won't be able to concentrate on the pretty princess with that sexy ghost on screen.
Okay.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Okay.
The blade is your implement.
Damn.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Might as well take
You
it.
take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering.
I mean, if
from
you
the
wanna at
ancient
Life
wood.
Ice as Cam. If
The
you have that
princess
rock
really
edition,
lives here.
that is.
Slaying her is
Just whisper
probably
me your
doing her a
user and I'll
favor.
see what I can do.
Oh, thanks for the $5 caps lock. If you turn the princess into a witch, then technically it is a witch that leaves the cabin and not a princess.
Her voice carries up the
Can you turn her
stairs.
into a witch? Does she have like
Who's
a
there?
thing? Oof.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Okay.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
The narrator is doing a damn good job describing.
It's all part of her manipulation. Maybe I want to be manipulated. I didn't say anything. Let's just go down the stairs.
You're still
Okay.
listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist.
Y'all lucky I
binding
need to
her
go
the
to bed,
far
but I'll be
wall of the
back again the
basement.
next stream and the stream after that and the stream after that and the stream after that. Phone rings and you answer and the stream after that.
Alright, see ya.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Maybe.
Focus on the task at hand.
Thank you for the follow,
And
Zaw
there
Great Dragon.
you are you here to kill me or something?
Slay the princess, more like slay princess. Bruh. What? No way.
Time for stabby stabs.
Should I just stab her? I'm just gonna stab her.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Let's see if I just kill her. But what would
Oh,
happen if I just kill
you're
her?
talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Stab
So,
stab.
You should just drop it.
Thank you
Best
for the
not to
follow,
risk
Wendick
finding out what I can do.
0_101.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? Not dropping the blade. Yeah, I'll just kill her.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Let's just kill her.
You feel flesh easily
Everything
give way
froze for
and
me.
look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Yeah.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming.
Well,
But I have
easy game.
to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
I mean, maybe. It's in your heart.
She's convinced she can't die.
If marry a furry animalistic barbaric blood-hungry Wendigo.
Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
Okay.
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course she's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has some kind of
Yes.
trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That was the way too easy. She looks dead. I'm not sure.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there.
Okay.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that.
I'm just gonna listen to the narrator for now.
And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy.
At Scooter
The
Joy,
princess
ironically, my
is
GF is
dead.
kind, smart, and normal.
Your
Lol,
blade
so
pierced
jokes
her
aside,
heart.
I won
There's
and
no coming
lost.
back from that.
I'm gonna set the TTS to 60 seconds. So
Thank you for the follow, citrus_01134.
I should do 120 so people don't so I don't get interrupted that often. You're right, she's dead. Let's just get out of here. Did I check the pulse? Skedaddle now. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
You said so.
It's over.
Yeah, she's dead. That was an easy
Your
game.
work done. You make your way
You,
back up the
you said it's
stairs,
gonna take like
closing
hours.
the door to the
That was
basement
easy.
behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good.
Okay.
One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Yay.
Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Okay.
What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
That's bullshit. Let me out of here. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping for a better ending for saving the world. No.
What's done is done. And there's no going back now. This is what's best for everyone.
Take your less somewhere else,
Trust
man.
me.
Bruh.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's
Oh.
all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Okay. Hell no. Okay.
I do. But you're probably not going to like it.
Okay.
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I
Oh.
can hear everything you say, little voice.
It's a bit dark.
There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
Bro, it's one cabin.
Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead? I mean,
How
Storm
astute.
as well.
You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it. In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever.
Yeah.
I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It
And a
didn't
shabby
want
cabin
you
at
to
that.
be happy.
You better be right about this. I'll be upset if we die here. I'm not risking death over a weird hunch. Anything to get out of this cell. No, I didn't like this idea. I'm just gonna stick around. Yeah.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
Yes.
The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Yay.
The end. Nice knowing you.
Rip.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Oh yeah, this is a time loop. I know it's a time loop, but... why doesn't this happen already? Okay, no. I killed myself. What am I here?
My
I'm doing this.
tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time. If he
Okay.
doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to
Dang
kill her
sassy.
last time. We'll just do it again.
Yes. Oh, we have another voice.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Is a human telling the truth and all of this really did happen? Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing
Those are two
anything?
very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Marry wifey? There's no
If
wifey
you're
yet.
back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So
True.
we slew ourselves too.
Yep.
Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it, and I believe your other question was something along the lines of,
God damn it.
what's the point of doing anything?
Oh, well.
If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
You really...
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Yeah.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again.
Okay.
But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying.
He's spitting.
Just stay
Said like a
focused, will you?
manipulator.
True. Alright, let's just do this again.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. She
Okay.
won't be a problem.
Alright.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside,
Oh, the
banging the shutters against the windows.
Cabin's
the only
different.
furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. The whole cabin is different than last time. Didn't say anything about the
Because
mirror.
there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Okay.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. Who cares if there's a mirror? Let's just go into the basement and find her body so we can be done with this.
Okay. I'm just gonna approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Okay, we didn't take our
How
meds.
ridiculous you look right now.
Murder again.
But it was there a second, and now it's gone.
Ah,
Let's
double
not
click.
spend much
God damn it.
longer worrying over it. Clearly, it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Okay. Okay, let's just take the blade
You
again.
take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Okay.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Is Hex reading the YouTube chat? Yeah, but I made her a bit slow so people can't interrupt me. Like I made it like every 2 minutes. Maybe I should make it every minute, so it's not.
Was it always
as-
this, broken?
No, like the cabin change
The room below
from last time.
is silent.
Okay.
Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final
Oh, she is
step,
dead.
the form of the princess
She
comes
is
into
very
view.
dead.
A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
Rough.
Okay, she's definitely dead.
Yep.
It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your
Leftovers.
thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare
Oh,
up
no.
at you.
So dead,
followed
she
by a
undead.
mischievous
Oh no,
skeletal
she's a
grin.
ghost too. She's a ghost
Finally,
too.
the rest of the
Oh,
body
no.
floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Bro ate and left no crumbs.
Okay.
Ghost!
Okay.
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Yo, it's Roni, who you doing?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Sorry about that.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again. If we want.
I don't think you can kill ghosts, man.
I see you brought that annoying knife again.
Yes.
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something
Wendigo
else?
Witch.
See, this is exactly what I trying to tell you in the woods. This already happened. We killed her. Killed you. What are you doing not being dead? Do you know why you came back? Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time. I'm gonna do
Yes,
this first.
obviously things are strange right now. I think it's safe to say that you've
Let her
seen
inside you.
something,
What the
something
fuck
you
does that
shouldn't
mean?
have seen. Whatever worlds you've hopped between, whatever versions of me you've met, none of that matters now. There's no changing what's already happened. But you have a job to finish.
Okay.
Finish? How? We already did what you told us. And now she's a ghost.
Yep.
You haven't tried slaying her yet this time, though, have you? And then what? And then you'll have saved the world.
I know what will happen if I try to use the
Make her
knife on
double
her. It's
dead.
He's
gonna...
asking about what happens after we save the world. If that's even still an option. What do you mean, after? You already know what we mean, don't you? So why don't you go ahead and tell us? Are you going to try and lock us away in a timeless void again? Because I didn't much care for that.
True.
I'm not going to lock you anywhere. What an interesting choice of emphasis.
I'm sorry for I killed you last time. I shouldn't have done that. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy some sort of revenge fantasy? Because I already did that, and it wouldn't be hard to do it again. You know what? Let's team up.
Nobody tricked you. I'm sure that other me gave you wholly accurate information that you wisely chose to act on.
Narrator, you aren't helping.
The
Yeah.
fact that you apparently botched the landing isn't on the me you're talking to, nor is it on
Yes.
any other
Stop
version of me that
stop
you've
using your
encountered.
British accent to manipulate me. It's not gonna work.
You're using a lot of words to say a lot of nothing.
The enemy of my enemy.
The princess circles you again, her icy fingertips trailing up your spine, sending shivers rippling across your flesh.
I don't want enemies. I don't want to fight. I just want to go home. Is that really so much to ask?
And just where is home, I wonder?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me from someplace far away.
Okay.
Wherever I'm supposed to be, it's out there.
Then let's get you out of here.
Specific.
Bottle of water.
No, I need to drink.
And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out.
Yes.
Which, in case you haven't been listening, will spell the end of the entire world.
Gaming stream, yep. I'm sorry, I killed you last time. I shouldn't have done that.
Too little, too late. But you can still make things right.
Narrators think evil. True. Shouldn't trust
She's
the
not in a position to bargain with us.
narrator.
You don't have to do anything you don't want to. We don't have to do anything, but maybe we should. We did kill her. Wouldn't it be the moral thing to help her now that we have another chance? When a
True.
hero slays a monster, does he apologize to it? No. So don't try to make things right.
Well,
She
Princess was
going to
brutally
end the
murdered.
world.
We waited
You
eternity,
do
didn't like the
anything
ending,
wrong,
then we came back
aside
to her
from
as a ghost.
apparently.
Yeah. Alright, let's just get her out of here. Fuck it. I guess I should tell you why. Oh, maybe we should do this.
And what? You just believed that? You killed me without giving it any thought?
I mean, it's the title of
That's
the
cool.
game. Not true.
That's rich coming from her. Every time she touches us, it's like we freeze over. She's right, though, but that's neither here nor there. What's done is done. What we do from this point forward is all that matters. Let's try not to let emotion get the better of it.
I mean, like, the world ended even if we I'm not cold, I'm just dumb. I'm just a big, dumb, stupid idiot. Stupid,
We
stupid.
already
What was I
killed her.
thinking? Just believing what I was told. Yeah, sure.
Oh, cut it out. You don't need to be so pathetic.
Ugh, sure. Did that make you feel better?
That was a bit pathetic. Anyway. Yeah. Like, what should we do? I'm just gonna... If you're dead, then there really isn't much for me to do, is there? I guess I'll get going, or... Okay, I'm out of ideas,
You'd always
thoughts.
try violence. She's a ghost.
True.
Who says ghosts are immune to violence?
Okay.
Common sense? There's nothing common or sensible about common sense.
Don't trust anyone, not even us.
Action and observation are the only things that matter. Fine.
Don't trust
Then
anyone,
let
not
me
even us.
observe that the acts of killing her and killing ourselves haven't got us much of anywhere. We're still back in this cabin, we're still dealing with her, only now she has a good reason to hate us. I suppose you have a point. Do you have any ideas then? We could always ask her what she wants. Oh, for the love of... Don't do that. Is that really so bad?
True.
Yes.
I mean, the
It's
world
by its
ended
very
anyway.
definition
Even if we
bad.
killed her.
But those are the only options, aren't
Right?
they?
That's what happened.
Violence or doing...
Maybe, like... I can save, right? I'm gonna save.
Thank you for the follow, Hannah to P1.
If you can go through the walls, can't you just leave on your own?
I wish that's how it worked, but this place won't let me go.
Rough.
I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls.
Oh, she
But
isn't.
I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
She's in the walls, chat.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything would be fine. Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things. It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride.
Oh.
After all, you own me.
Absolutely not.
Ooh.
Is she asking if she can
Found it.
possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it?
Let her be inside you.
Now, isn't that an interesting thought?
Ha.
We could finally bring her face to face with him.
Ooh.
I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead
That's
so
actually a good
badly.
idea.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Like, maybe if they can interact, maybe they know each other.
If I'm able to. But for all we know, that's not how it works.
You do owe her a
I'll
favor.
wind up stuck
I do
here
owe
for
her.
a long,
That is true. I did kill her once.
long time.
Okay.
Don't much like
Is
the
that a
sound
bad
of that.
thing, though?
It's crowded enough in here as is. It could be the best way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside someone else's body. That is a very dangerous train of
I love her design, yeah. I actually like this design. Yeah.
The
Do
princess
it.
swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours.
How is she dead though?
There's
I
a
killed
hunger
her.
in her gaze.
Okay.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
Okay.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
It's Pokemon. Collect all the voices in your head.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over? I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body.
Possession Gober. Ah,
You
shit.
collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Possession tag.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
At Deathsticks 421666. Okay, too much spoilers there. Thank you
Your
for the
eyes
follow
flick
you
back
are
open
hearing.
as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
True.
So,
Yeah.
it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor. Are they also supposed to be you?
What do you mean broken glass?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass, I'm...
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice? I'm me, is what I am. Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too. I'm
Okay.
clearly the same thing you are.
Bro is immobilized and dead.
They're
I'm
not
still alive.
listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
Yeah. Okay.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
Memory.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me,
It's like a
actually.
pre-recording.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
Me when schizophrenia.
And setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish
Me
decision.
when schizophrenia.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
We can still kill her. Oh wait, I know what that would happen. What that would do though. I think I know what this means.
It's okay. We're almost out of here. Just take it one step at a time, and everything will be...
Everything, one way or another, this is all
God damn it.
going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it?
Wouldn't that be nice? There's only one way to find out.
Alright, I'm just gonna leave. Because I killed
Your
myself last
legs,
time.
weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form, and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them,
Voice of the cold
stumble
would be
towards
cool
the
to have.
stairs.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to
Yeah,
act
she just
like
wanna
it's the
get
end of
some,
the
man.
world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
I mean, the world ends anyway,
You
so
don't know that.
I do.
if she leaves, it's fine.
Wait,
Who
If
cares?
she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world?
Who needs
True.
a princess since we got our boy Roni?
It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world.
Ooh, that could be a good.
Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world. I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin?
True.
Does the destruction of one open a door to another?
It's
Or
like
is
a
it the same
it's
world
multiverse.
reborn?
I guess that's the thing, right? It's kind of like a multiverse.
Against the backdrop of the inane
Like,
conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the
Like if I
stairs,
don't do a thing.
staggering through the open door.
Look on the bright side. Being possessed by her means free ASMR for life. That is
How
true.
much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't
What do
actually
the
hate
stars
me.
mean?
Maybe
I don't
he
use
even
Twitch
loves me.
often, honestly.
Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue
Is this game
to hate
fun
you
so
for
far?
as long as I am able.
Yeah. It's been fun so far.
It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate.
And
Okay.
wine.
This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
Let's
You
go.
continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
Yay.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will.
Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see
I
what
can't hear
happens
anything.
Okay, we're opening the door.
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. Collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see...
See what?
Yes?
Nothing. He's gone. And so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose.
Okay.
But
The
what
world
about
end
us?
again?
Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world?
We're still here.
Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not
Narrator
part of
ain't
the world
happy.
anymore? Are we
Yeah.
in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
Why is she so cute here?
I wonder if leaving the mirror alone and then looking in it after you get possessed does anything.
Thanks for giving me a second chance, Spirit.
Well, we can check now.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I meant to be.
Okay. Oh. What the fuck was that? Have we gotten the ending with the look? I haven't gotten an ending yet. When you don't get the chance to respond, something has taken her away and it's left something else in her stead.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Okay.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Ooh, it's the mirror. I don't know she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator's gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the
She
mirror.
got hit with Mojito's domain
There's
expansion.
something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. Ignore him. You have to look.
Okay. The narrator's gone.
Does that mean the world ended? He was never going to outlast us. You're right. She's gone. It's just up. Don't bother looking for her.
I missed my call
sure
at this
it's just a
stream, but I'm
waste.
going to head out. See you next stream, Ron.
Alright, see ya.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you
It's
before.
different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Okay. Approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Like a bird person. You're alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Ooh. You are at the cabin.
Something finds me in the long
That's a cool
quiet
design.
and brings me the gift
Possibly.
of a fragile vessel.
It's a really cool design. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Solitary lights, what do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
Why does she talk like...
Looked like a Dasa song to me.
Who's that poet again? What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
Okay.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Huh. The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is vaporous.
I think you're a
She has
dragon.
a dream for a life she could never have. But that longing, do not mourn
I
her.
clicked it.
She will finally be able to hold what she never knew.
Okay. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
True.
This is hands down, up, left, and right the best design ever.
Let her out of there. Okay.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Okay. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Okay.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Okay. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me in here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Okay.
Hands all around.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me. and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Okay.
There is
Hi.
no exit,
Hi.
but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Interesting.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Are you scared I'll
I
find...
have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Relatable? How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find.
That tells me nothing.
I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
The Jesus is back. No.
You're saying more than one and less than infinity. That's literally every number. What if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Okay. I was sent to slay the princess and stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done.
You need to collect
destroy
51
is
or
merely
52 of
to
them.
reshape,
Damn,
to
it's a lot.
remold.
Okay, you're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help
How
you?
can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Yeah, she is
Beans.
talking like a plath. Like, I forgot her name. It's a plath. Sylvia Plath. Yeah. Like a Sylvia Plath poem. I'm not going back. Wait.
Sorry for interrupting, but good night, Chad and
If you
Roni.
need
Have fun
time,
playing the spooky
then I'll wait
existential
with you.
crisis game.
Alright, see ya. God damn it, I closed my stream thing. Wait forever. Do we wait forever? Yeah, fuck it.
You
Or
are
wait forever.
as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone.
Okay.
I am not you, but I
Thank
know
you
that
for
I
the
would
follow,
return before
Platycurtic.
forever was finished.
Okay.
What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
Okay.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage? You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Okay. It crashed the game.
I'm gonna join with Will. Good night, everyone.
The game fucking crashed. Oh wait, was that a meta thing? Is this like a meta thing? Like for me to wait forever, I need to like not play
You
the
have
game
returned
anymore?
to me.
Oh my god.
Though you were gone mere moments,
Oh
I never
my
left your
god.
side.
It's on purpose. It is meta. Bro. Okay. Okay.
She
I got
asks
mad
that I
at.
tell you to remember her. You won't.
Okay. Okay. I'm guessing like that's the loop of the game. You get
You're
like
on a path in the
one.
woods, and at the end of that path
There's like one
is a
part.
cabin,
There's like one ending.
and in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
So I'm guessing this is like back to
You're
square
here
one.
to slay her. If you
And
don't,
wait.
it will be the end of the world.
Nope, you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or R1 on your controller. Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah, these are the same. I don't get like
No, I will not be put back in the box.
the perspective from like the old one. Alright, I'm going to the bathroom for a bit. I'll be right back.
It started again? Or reset? We're no strangers to love, you know the rules, and so do I. Do I? A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling, gotta make you understand.
I have returned. I have returned. Okay. I'm guessing it's like the same thing anyway, so what do we do? Turn around and leave? Can we even do that?
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you
Seriously?
down, never gonna
You're just
run
going
around
to
and desert you,
turn
never
around
gonna
and
make
leave?
you cry, never gonna say
You
goodbye,
know
never
where
gonna
you're
tell a
going.
lie and hurt you.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Cool.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path
okay.
also
It
leads
loops
to
around,
the
so you
cabin.
can't
How
actually leave.
convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after.
Okay everyone, it's my time, I'm clocking out. Mostly everyone was well behaved, I'm going to sleep. Good night everybody. Also, this is me when gaming, Ronel Pog.
Alright, see ya, Dante.
That's great to hear. As long
Right,
as you
let's
bring
just-
a warning before you go any further.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we can't just go through with this and listen to him. She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture, the blade, is
What if I don't take the blade this time? I'm not gonna take the blade. Keep leaving?
the door to the basement.
I think
creaks
they will
open,
just loop around, right?
revealing a staircase
Or is there like an
illuminated
ending
by an
that's
unseen
different?
light in the room below.
Maybe there
This
is.
an oppressive place.
I'll do it next one.
The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient poem.
Yeah.
Hello? Is
Weird.
someone there?
Ooh, she has a different voice.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
There's another ending. I might try that next time.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me?
I'm just
I
gonna
was
save
starting
her.
to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
Maybe that makes the ending go faster.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful.
At
How
life
could
I
someone
says
like this
cam
be a
really
threat
well.
to anyone?
Thanks.
Gonna make another save.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Cute. Okay.
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Yeah, let's just try to get
Only
her out.
making this more difficult.
Thank you.
It's like multiple routes
Thank
anyway.
you.
It's like I need to play this multiple times anyway.
You're
Probably
making
explore.
a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
You may be unarmed, but she is still a handful.
So she changes whatever actions I do, right? Do you think like she acts similar to like what's that SCP? The Mothman SCP? Where she's basically what I imagine her to be. It's like you see how like he emphasized the word imagine. Like maybe like the world is what I imagine. It's what I imagine itself to be. So it's like gaslighting me to like imagine the world as one thing. Like him narrating is basically making me think what's happening is what's happening. But I'm like but like the world around me is like what I imagine itself to be.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Yeah, basically.
It's like 11:30 p.m.
Whoever
for
locked
me.
the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Okay. I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's lying around somewhere. If not, I'm gonna
Okay.
beg you free.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear
Ah.
the click of a lock sliding into place.
I think
Someone
that
else
is what's
here?
happening.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
See, it's what he's saying is what's happening. So maybe that's like he's just gaslighting me.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Into like
You're here
imagining
to slay
like
the
what's happening
princess,
is
and
happening.
you won't leave until the task is done.
Okay.
You
Save
make your
her. I
way
am
to the
saving
bottom
her.
of the stairs. This would have been so much
She's
easier
uncanny as
if you'd
hell.
just
I'd
taken
cry.
the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Okay.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through
I
her
got
limb
caught
with the
off guard.
determination of a trapped wolf.
That caught me off guard. Okay.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade.
Oh
from
yeah,
upstairs.
he just manifested
You're
the
not sure
blade.
how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
He just
Or
manifested
we
the
could
blade.
use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Good calories. True. That's like at least that's like at least 800 calories. Good
Ah.
protein too.
Against your better judgment, you place the
Okay.
blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm. Just
It's
above
better
the
to cut it,
unyielding chain
like,
binding her to
around
this
the
place.
wrist.
You
Not
cut
there.
into her flesh.
But whatever,
The blade is
okay.
sharp, and it
Sure.
takes little effort to
Cut more
crack
of the
through
hand.
bone of
It's
her
fine.
arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so
I'm
much
literally
as utter a
gagging at
sound
this.
through the whole ordeal.
Wait, there's no slay option? I'm
No,
not gonna slay her even if she
she
doesn't.
didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours.
That's kinda
blood
cute.
from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Okay.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Huh.
What are you doing?
Oh, he's controlling me. Oh wait, there's the one. Warn her.
More
Stop.
calories for later.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your
Yeah.
body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
Okay.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
I'm resisting.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
I mean, I killed you the first time, so...
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are...
I'm sorry.
He mad.
I'm
So
trying
mad
to
are
be
in
quick.
Lamau.
Wait, I can't see the YouTube chat for some reason on, like, the thing. Oh well, it's whatever. I'm a huge fan, now I can't stop drawing witches.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
The hand is a raptor? That's always been
Whatever.
my hand.
She
I'm like a
sinks the
bird
blade
person.
into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every itch.
I'm sorry.
Oh shit. Just hit the heart,
She doesn't know how to
lady.
use a knife, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Sag.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice.
I'm a super
over.
big fan. This is a really great game we're playing. Thanks.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
I'll get better.
Sorgi, accident.
The damsel. Okay.
You're on a path.
The first
in
one
the
was
woods,
Spectre, right?
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. I'm getting
How
a
far
terrible
into the game
sense.
are we?
This is like my second thing. But I died. What I'm doing here? Oh, it's you, bastard. You're in the fort. I'm wise to your tricks. I mean, this is what I said
My
last time.
tricks? What on earth? If he doesn't remember what happened?
Ah, it's the
our
same thing.
beloved.
Wait, there's a new voice.
Yes, you'll have to be
I missed the
very
new
sneaky
voice.
about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards
Smitten.
are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
It's the simp voice. Chat, it's you. It's you, chat. Guys, it's you, chat.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole
Price
world
says the
for a
Slayer.
peck on the cheek.
When does Roni Jr. show up?
Ah, he's dead.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Let's assume tell the truth. I already said that before, so let's just proceed.
A warning. Before
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
lie. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in. I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay
Okay.
their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Okay. Proceed
Mime
to the
Sim.
cabin.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
New cabin.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Maybe if we ignore it, that changes things. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just ignore the mirror for now. I think.
The door to the basement creaks.
Just like
open,
last time it didn't
revealing an
exist,
intricate
so
stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches.
the blade is your
positioned
implement.
along the
You'll need to
wall.
fix the
Castle-looking
wrong stun.
place.
The basement almost
Yeah, but I'm not
seems
killing her.
welcoming in the dim
I'm not killing her
firelight.
on this one. I'm just gonna try my best to
But it's
actually
still a
save her.
stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her
Okay.
voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We
Why
can
not
still
kill
do
her?
right
I
by
already
without
killed her
this
on like the first one.
over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
She's luring you in.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Okay.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Okay.
You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she
I
calls
much
us a
prefer the
hero.
cold voice. Yeah. I really like the
Flattery
cold
really
voice.
goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
She remembers? Yeah,
Waiting
she
for you
remembered
to
the
come
last time
back.
too.
I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
That's
Yep.
right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us.
Yeah, but because of him.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense.
She
Our
definitely
beloved's
made your
hands
heart
remain
skip a beat, or a
unstained
few.
by cruelty.
I don't have a heart.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion.
Her arm is back too. Yeah.
I'd really hoped I'd be the first.
Oh, yeah.
but
Because last time, like,
what's done is done.
when she died, she's like
What
dead.
matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
So like her
We
entire thing
damned the
reset.
whole world.
But everything reset.
Yeah.
Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of
Yeah, he definitely
incomprehensible
knows like this
devastation
is like a
behind you.
multiverse thing.
It's horrible for you, maybe. But we've been
Maybe
given
more
another
like,
opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
It's like a pocket multiverse. Like
Now,
the universe
hold
is
on.
just
if she actually ended a world, are
the
you
cabin
sure
and, like,
we
the
want
thing.
to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
We never saw a world end.
Smitten voice is
Now
giving
I'm
me Matt
even
Berry
more
vibes.
certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Or the narrator's thing, it's a multiverse to guilt trip you. Well, whenever I die, like I go
The
back.
game explains it if you try to turn back repeatedly.
Oh.
Are you listening to him?
Maybe I should
He's
try it.
lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Okay. Killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? I didn't bring. Well, we know why she did that. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you up again? What happened after I died? I have to ask. Did you end the world after you killed me back there? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator sent me here to kill you, to cover everybody. It was extremely unfair. Yeah, I
Another
guess
version
that's
of
the
me
right
was
one.
pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She
Okay.
took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
I mean, how are you supposed to take that
Now, do
anyway?
you think she
Ah,
has
God damn
someone
it.
like him telling her what to do?
Nah, she said she
She
didn't.
doesn't.
Mercy
There's
Wing
no
1 row
one
nil
else like
pog
me.
Mercy Wing 2.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Wait, you're playing this game? Yeah. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Okay, she's not answering.
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Probably not.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
I mean, not really. No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feeling one way or the other about
Are
the
you
world
sure
ending.
you're playing the game? Would you know if you weren't?
Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague. I hope you brought. That's a bit dark. No.
Then I didn't end the world.
No, she said she didn't.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself.
Cool. She didn't end the world. Hog.
Not so sure.
What do you mean? I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you
I'm
up
okay with
again?
whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Okay. Rough.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you...
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Girl cut off her own arm, she doesn't mind.
Yeah.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with
any idea we came up with? Am I She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
Yeah, she'd bite. She
You're
bit
right.
through
It's
her arm.
extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So
Yeah,
No.
let's rescue.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the
She's
princess,
gonna take
I'll-
over.
You'll
She's
what?
gonna take.
Over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Huh.
I would.
She
if you had a
didn't destroy the world, but the other thing could.
Yeah.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Ooh.
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her
Okay, I
pockets.
guess that makes
That
my
shouldn't have
theory more
Be
credible.
damned. We're doomed.
Like, the more voices I have, the more like I believe. Like, when I'm, the more I believe I can do whatever, I guess. Like, he couldn't
can't
take over my
believe it.
body now, right?
I guess I have to.
I hope that
Because
there
we
is an
have, like,
ending that has a
another voice.
cabin inside of a
More
cabin
worth
inside a
living than
cabin
that of a
inside a
true
cabin
believer.
continuing on forever.
Maybe. Because, like, now that we have, like, 3 voices, he's probably not as strong.
I'm free, and you're not
He couldn't
trying to kill me
influence
this
my
time.
thoughts as
Thank
much.
you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we
Why
don't
does
have
he
a weapon.
want her dead, though?
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
What do you want to
Let
do?
me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Okay.
She doesn't even know what she
At Life
wants.
Ice asks Cam what fish.
You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection, and then she shrugs.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Oh my god.
I just want to make you happy.
Oh
She
my
can't
g- she's like-
just want to make us happy.
It's like when you ask women where you want to eat, and then they ask they won't tell you anything. Like, oh, where do you want to eat? No, where do you want to eat? And it goes in circles, and then if you say some place, they're gonna say, oh, I don't want to eat there.
It
Now
makes
I could
sense
go
to
for
me.
some salmon.
That's all I want for her,
Specifically,
so of
lemon
course she'd
pepper
want
grilled
the same for
salmon.
us.
It's that cycle. There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Oh wait,
Is she broken?
why is her
Oh,
art
no.
style changing?
What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
Yeah, sometimes I'm really indecisive. But what would make you
I just
happy?
wanna
Oh,
make you happy.
it's a bit
This
creepy.
isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right. I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
You have to want something more than just making me happy. But you did your own thing. We just met. I want you to make me unhappy. But you have to.
Okay, I'll find something
That's
else
fine.
to want if that makes you happy.
Is it just me?
Okay.
Or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
Oh no. Okay, she got taken by the hands.
No. She was our perfect match. She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here?
Oh,
Why
they
now?
don't know the mirror because I didn't approach it this time. Of course, you're scared this is the end for you, but not for me. That's a bit of a dick move. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you get always scared.
But it feels so
It's actually
bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
At CH1LD12345 now.
What? It's not the end. Whatever on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay. I guess that's a good one.
If you say so. We'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Okay. Approach the mirror. Approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. You've grown. Ron, you betrayed yourself. Why? Proceed to the cabin. You find yourself in the long quiet. Interesting. What is the long quiet?
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of
At
vitality. and movement.
CH1LD12345
I am
bro
more than
gaslighting
I
me
was
now.
before.
Yeah.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves
Ham.
new avenues of expression. I am different.
She spoke of it last time. Oh,
I am the
I
same.
myself click through it. Cause my mouse does double clicks every now and again. I really should replace it. Everything you do feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she
Words
speaks like
are
Sylvia, like a
difficult
Sylvia
for me.
Plath poem.
They never fully
guess-
leave what I wish
yeah.
to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The
Okay.
vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Okay. What does it feel to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection.
She told you. Did I miss it? Somehow?
Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions.
She spoke of it last time.
conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be.
When this is all done, do you know what to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I
Okay.
am is different from what I was.
Cool.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed,
Okay.
but in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Okay. You know at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill her, right? I'm probably not gonna do that. Maybe. Oh, we don't know. I'm not gonna say that. I will.
There is
Nah,
still
I'm
much
saying
to be
about her
seen.
sass with her basically
Neither
saying
of us
ask a
know the
stupid
depths
question,
of
get a
our
stupid
being.
answer.
Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you.
Ooh.
Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
Okay. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. What can I not do the same things I've done before? Wait, I can't do the same thing again?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own.
I'll
They
actually
are
try
useless
that.
to us now.
I'll try that next time. I'll try to do the
Inaccessible.
same thing I've
The
already
only
done.
paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Let's see if I can actually do it.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Okay. What do you want?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy isn't seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Yeah, they say that, but if you bring the wrong gift, they get mad. Do you have any thoughts on this
This
vessel?
one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
Stop yapping, bro. It's my stream. You can leave. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've heard them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is
I
understood
meant the princess.
as a fair
Okay.
price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are
That's the
not
entire
me.
game, though. It's just yapping.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before.
Okay.
I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
How many vessels more? Please tell me a
If land
number.
be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond.
That is not an
My
answer.
waters are shallow and murky.
YouTube being
and I
spicy
yearn for more
today.
perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
I'm ready to go back. Can I destroy my body?
There's
Aw.
nowhere for you to be but here.
Okay. What if I attack her?
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Wait, so she... Like, the princesses are like parts of her, right? Like the hands? So... Like, the more princess I give her, the more she becomes complete, I guess.
I will long for your return.
But
it
what
will give
am
me
I?
time to reflect
Like, what-
on what I am.
YouTube being boring.
We will meet
What am I
again.
right now? Alright, it's the same
You're
thing.
on a you're here.
I'm gonna try to actually do... Because they said there's like a wall.
You make
Let's
your
see
way
what...
up the short
If,
path
what
to
if
the
I
cavern.
try to do the same thing
You'll
I've
find a
already
warning
done?
Before you go any further. She will lie, ignore him.
I'm gonna try it for a bit.
The interior blade.
I'm gonna enter the basement. I should have saved actually.
The door to the basement creaks open.
Yeah.
Is don't.
I'm ready to save
Come
you.
downstairs.
You walk down the stairs. I am begging you.
Hi. I hope you brought something to
Don't
What
do
are my
it.
choices before?
Turn
I'm just
around.
gonna try
You're
to
making
do...
You're
Oh
doing
shit, I
the right
forgot
thing.
to turn around.
You walk up to
I'll do
the
it
bed
next time.
large and heavy. Fine.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chain.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm just gonna...
Attempt to make
I'm going to do the same thing I've done. Maybe there's like a thing.
make your easier for everyone.
I heard the door.
There's a slight.
If I could just get out.
She barely hesitates.
Okay.
She rips her flesh from. It's the or you won't like.
Save the princess.
Again, you cut. The blade is sharp. She didn't know.
We've already done
How is
this.
she still?
Thank you.
Approach the locked door.
We won't have any of that. As the princess approaches the bottom stair. Wait, this isn't fair. Watch me.
Oh, I can warn her still.
Stop that.
Something's.
Your body lunges forward. But the prince, stop it. Stop.
I'll be hopping off for the day.
I can't resist.
Thank you.
There's no getting.
A betrayal of will is still a betrayal. You'll regret thinking of me as a helpless
Ooh.
damsel.
Ooh.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear, but you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat. You collapse to the floor. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it can't just end. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but everything goes dark.
Okay, I
and you
die.
die.
The witch.
You're on a path in the woods.
Night.
And at the end of that path is a cabin.
Okay.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're
Let's see
here
what
to
the witch
slay
looks
her.
like.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate
Chat,
of the
the
world
witch
is at
path
risk
is
right now,
real.
and the life of a mere princess
Bro.
shouldn't stop you from
You
saving
can't.
us all.
You can't escape the witch.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Keeps coming back, man.
Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to
Opportunist
say
this
that we should
time.
probably head over to the cabin and slay that
Wish.
princess. We already know
Rated
we can't
on
trust
scale
her,
of 1 to 10.
So let's get on with the show.
Okay. Yeah, let's just proceed. Let's see what the witch looks like.
Warning. Before she
Yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah.
worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
I should.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The
Ooh,
walls a
interesting.
chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happens to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade.
Rate it on a
perched
scale of
its
1 to
edge.
10. We haven't seen the.
The
thing
blade
yet.
is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. I'm gonna approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer.
William Afton, which confirmed.
You reach forward
Bruh.
and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Okay. I'm gonna take the blade this
Take the
time.
blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and
'Cause
save the world.
I
without
feel
a
like she's going to attack once I enter.
Well, if we're
So,
grabbing a weapon,
might as
we
well.
should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it. That's not actually a bad idea.
True. Enter the basement. How many endings do
The
I
door
need to
the
get
basement
actually?
creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak
Okay.
starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below.
21.
It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to
Between
swallow
2
you
and
up
infinity,
into the
bro.
earth.
Bro. 21?
The air smells of dirt
Bro,
and
that's way too
copper.
much.
It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Okay. Say nothing.
Silence, I see. Don't think I've forgotten about you. I recognized the sound of your nervous little footsteps as soon as they came into my home. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
I literally couldn't do
She
anything.
must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't.
The
Unless
answer
you
to
slay
the
her
universe
right
is
away, she's going
42.
to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is.
She views this place as her home now. Probably.
I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
You will bite, you animal woman.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the prince. Fine, fine. You're the boss. Thank you.
Oh, she doesn't have
Descend
a
the
witch hat.
basement steps,
That's fine.
entering the dark room below.
She has like furry feet though.
You can just make out the shape
And
of
like
the princess.
she's basically a
in blue.
furry. What the fuck?
She's huddled against the far wall, her
It's like a
eyes
cat girl.
bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
Okay.
And there you are. One hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade.
Aren't you already
no
dead?
doubt.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
She's
So,
doing the
we've dropped the
she's doing the colon
pretenses.
3 face.
Good.
She's doing the colon 3 face.
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other. Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you? That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it.
This should be like the voice of sarcasm.
So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't.
Scale
But
1/10
you
for
and the
which?
princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it.
Right now,
I'm just glad
6.
we could put... Is it all behind us?
I'm not a fan of like
Just focus on the
furry.
task at hand. I
If
don't care if
I
you
don't think her
you
hands are
want, but
furry.
I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is
So
on the line
that's
right
better.
now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Okay. I'm sorry about last time. Look, I made a mistake. We all make mistakes, right? I'm sure you've made mistakes. Don't worry, the blade isn't for you or not for killing you. We've got to get you out somehow, right? I got a sense you're not happy with me. I died last time. You didn't. If anyone here should be trusted, it's you. Look, I know last time got messy, blah blah blah.
There's no option for that.
Look, I made a mistake. We all make mistakes, right?
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
The only mistake I ever made was thinking you would help me. And I'm not going to make the same mistake twice.
I like her voice now, though.
Well, that leaves us at a stalemate.
But unfortunately, I need you if I'm ever going to leave this place.
Okay. I like to be straightforward with my intentions. I didn't care. No. I don't want to hurt you, but clearly there's some broken trust. Take this as a gesture of my goodwill. If I give her the blade, she's probably going to kill me, right?
Geez, that's a bit tough. I prefer radiation poisoning personally. Would you
She
rather
got-
have unlimited bacon but no games or unlimited games but no games?
Unlimited bacon. Wait, what if I die this cycle? Because I usually like the cycle ends at like second like the second cycle, right? If I die now, will like the cycle end, or will I need to do like another one? Yeah, fuck it. I'll give it to her.
You can't be serious.
I'll give it to her. Fuck it.
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no. As do I. Abstain?
Sorry, this isn't a democracy.
Abstain. She's
This
going
isn't a
to
democracy.
kill us if we give it to her.
This isn't a democracy. Oh. I predicted the thing.
I love that the skirt is spiky.
Alright. This isn't the democracy. We're giving her the blade.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do. You toss the blade at the princess's feet.
I'm sorry, it's actually electoral college and I'm won more states.
She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
You hear a clanging of metal against the dirt floor and the chains fall from the princess's wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart. It's a shame we just gave her a weapon, because if I were her, I'd use it on us right now. Luckily for us, you're not her. Oh, we sure think alike, though. I can promise you that. Whatever you say next,
For democracy.
you better make it count.
You better make it count. Okay.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
What do you think happens now?
Oh, she is doing the... she is doing the face. Doing the :3 face. Okay, what happens now? It's up to you. It's why I gave you the blade. I chose last time and I regret it, so now it's time to choose. We're both scared and we're both hurting. If one of us doesn't make a change, we'll probably kill each other forever. Do you want that? I don't. We can better do this. You're beautiful. I want to actually save you, and this feels like the only way to do it. If you're like someone I know, you're probably going to kill me. Remain silent. I'm going for this. This seems
clearly
funnier.
caught off guard by whatever nonsense you just said to her.
I cast Phil Wench with lead.
She's blushing.
I thought it was nice. Whether it's nice depends on if we meant it. We didn't mean it. Did we? If you were lying, we'd all know. But unfortunately, you weren't lying.
What? What do you mean by that? What kind of game are you playing?
Riz.
The look of surprise that momentarily
dude.
softened her features vanishes as she steals her nerves.
Oh no.
And then she buries the blade in your heart.
Rough.
What? No. No, come on, that's not right. I told you this is what she was going to do. Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
Oh no. Yep, we're dead.
I did it. I got you.
It will.
You...
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
Aw.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
But you don't have the strength to respond.
Aw, she's
Nor do you
sad.
have the time. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay, so you do get another chapter, the Thorn. You get
You're on
3
a path
chapters
in
if
the
we die
woods.
on like the chapter
I can't
2.
believe she
Oh, well,
actually stabbed
ooh.
us.
3 greater than 3.
Do we get another voice though?
I told you not to give her the blade. I told you
I did
you
it
would
for the
come around to
memes.
fight us. I voted against it. Yeah, we know. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out. I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right
You can
side
get
of
up to
that
5 in
argument.
cases? Wow.
Oh, you're far from being on the
Oh,
right side of
Smitten's
anything.
back.
You're fixated
Chat,
on the
you're
past,
back.
whereas what you should be is fixated on the future.
You're back, chat.
Ho, a visionary. I like it. Tell me more. Gladly, my dear fellow. By cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy. But by mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so much deeper. I like journeys. Traveling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable. Now, where are we off to? Well, if we're lucky,
Chat squared.
it's a journey to love. She hates us. Does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death.
That is true. We did riz her a bit. We did riz her
As ridiculous
a
as
bit.
this guy is, maybe he has a point. I don't know if I necessarily buy into
The
his
voice
whole
of the Smitten
love
that even
journey
makes me
thing,
cringe.
but
I think
maybe
I
she won't
think
be
it's
keen to
funny.
betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change.
What is your favorite thing
So
to draw
maybe
other
she'll
than
realise
witches?
that things don't have to end in violence. You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try.
Okay.
Give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right? It makes no difference if we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle.
Thank you for the follow for
whisking
Brag
her
3
away to
TVBTCHW 4
Oh, are
TCH3R.
you now? Great. So you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Twice, actually. Sure. Twice. Then
Oh, I select it. This place is different. It keeps changing. Yep.
wonderful. If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously. It would mean your grip on things is slipping, which, in turn, likely means her influence is spreading. Someone's in the know. I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. Don't listen to her, definitely don't free her, and if you can, don't even think about her.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, he wants us to not think about her, because if we think about her, like, whatever our perception of her becomes reality. I think.
You don't have to worry about me. My head's always empty.
In which case,
Except for thoughts of her.
Okay. We're even sure I'm not. I hope you don't think I'm planning on freeing her after she stabbed me in the heart. Screw the cabin. What if we just leave? You sure you're taking on the whole? You sure seem taking the whole looping thing
What do
in
you want me
stride.
to say? It's bad that you've been here before. It's bad for
Bad
you,
for
it's
you,
bad
it's
for me,
bad
and
for
it's
me.
especially bad for the world. The more times you run through this, the more likely it is that you'll fail. You've already failed twice. So you knew this could happen. Theoretically, sure, I knew this could happen, but I was supposed to be the first. I'd really rather not get into it.
I mean, the princess did describe him as like a memory.
I don't care about where we came from, and I
So-
don't care to discuss the theory of anything. I yearn only to bring her freedom. I'm here, then we can all move on. And forget what I said about
chat to
failure.
the power of 4.
It's important that you believe in yourself, and the fact you're here probably means that you still have a chance to pull this off and save the world. My world, at least.
My world, at
Sounds
least.
like you've probably doomed a couple of others already.
Thank you for the
Interesting.
follow like no pro.
Interesting how you said my world.
I need to stop talking. Think happy thoughts.
Yeah, I'm just gonna proceed to the cabin.
It isn't long before you find yourself at
Oh,
the
it
base
is
of the cabin.
thorny.
I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point. I don't know if I'd... You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good... Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters. You know what you have to do.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior
Ooh,
at
there's
all
red.
anymore. The burned-out ruins merely suggest
Like
the
the
shape of
roses.
the structure that once stood here. Charred wood still reeking of
For the
ash.
roses, I mean.
But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain.
I mean, the
promise
blood
of
is
new
also
life in
red,
the
so I
wreckage
guess
of
that
the
makes
old.
sense.
The only furniture of note
Question
is the crisp
mark.
shell of what was once a table.
There's a
Wait.
mirror though.
This isn't right. This is supposed to be a pristine blade.
Uh,
Why isn't there a pristine blade?
we gave it to her.
We gave it to her last time.
Yep.
She can't still have it,
Wholesome root?
can she?
Is it?
Well, it's not here. And if she has it... Let me guess. You want to get all chummy with her.
Yes.
As far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart
True.
thing to do. I wouldn't
True.
be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She
Yep.
can't have it.
She
That's not
has
how
it.
this is supposed to work.
Yeah, she has it.
If she does have it, that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We've already shown her our heart. Now she has to show us hers. Unless
Okay.
her heart tells her to stab us, which doesn't seem unlikely, so yes, I agree.
Only the
Let's make
mirror
sure
remains.
we get on her good side.
Yeah, the mirror is still here. But there's no door though.
You're right, the mirror is back. There isn't anywhere for us to go. But there isn't a mirror. I still don't get his angle here. Either way, I say we take a look. It feels like it's been forever since we've actually seen ourselves. For all we know, our feathers are all out of place. And that's why we haven't yet won her heart. We must put our best face forward.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't go around looking disheveled. A real go-getter takes care of his appearance. So, is the door to the basement behind the mirror? I promise you there isn't a mirror, and there isn't a door to the basement. The entrance is more of a burned-out frame than anything else, and it's right there on the far side of the room. Do you really not see it? You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin. You know what you have to do. Wipe away the
The voice
grit
acting
when
in
away-
this game is amazing.
It is.
You reach forward and
Okay.
wave your hand through the
It's an
hollow
illusion
entrance
again.
leading to the basement. You really thought there was a mirror there, didn't you? That can't be good. As if things weren't unpredictable enough. Alas, our fine features remain unseen. We'll just have to trust that she'll find us beautiful as we... Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it? Yes, that's
Okay.
where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Alright, enter the basement.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below.
You have to gain her trust.
The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you.
Okay.
Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease. At least on the way down.
No mirror.
But you
That
don't
one
need to think
mega
about the
mind
way
meme.
back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved. These thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help. Her voice, worn down
What's
by
the
pain
look?
and suspicion, hobbles up
Wait,
the stairs.
everyone keeps saying that.
I can't get away from you, can I? You betray me,
Is
I
there like
kill
a
you,
route?
and you come
It's
back.
like with
You let me kill
what
you,
you're saying.
and you come back.
how would I get there?
I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
I want to figure out a way out of here for good. I don't know what I want. Never really chose to come here. I want to free you. I mean it. I really just want to talk. Proceed down the stairs. I want to figure out a way for out of here for good.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
Is the princess gonna look like Poison Ivy this time?
Wouldn't know.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past
Maybe.
the
Maybe
smooth
she's like a
edges of
plant.
thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was once
Oh.
a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles, the space thick with hostile vegetation. At the heart of it all,
Interesting.
encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Yeah, she still has it.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
No. I'm here to laugh. What you did. What did you think would happen after you killed me? Do you think I wouldn't hold it against you? That's mean. I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you if you let me. I can cut you free, but you have to give me the blade. Reach for the blade.
I think she's an old lady.
You're in the prison of your making. Cycle broke our cycle balance, but you still want to wallow in yours. Turn and leave. Guess I don't have to say anything. Leave. Blah blah blah. Fine, if you're going to be like that, I'm not. I'm going to leave. Have a nice life. I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you if you let me. I think that's the best option.
I want to trust you.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together. Is there nothing I can say to change your mind? Reach for the blade. Yeah, I mean, I also can't leave even if I kill her. So
The princess clutches the
there's
blade
no
closer
point in
to her
killing her,
chest.
to be honest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
I like this route.
Her
I
eyes
like this
dart away
princess.
from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
Yeah. I like this one. Is there nothing I can say to change your mind? Can I take the blade now? Is there nothing I can say to change your mind?
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
She's right, there's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own.
Okay.
We don't need words to send a message. It is through action that we can show her our adoration, our devotion, our kindness.
True. Then maybe it's past time for either of us to do anything. All that counts is action. Reach for the blade.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers.
Okay.
For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
She trusts us. She trusts us. Doesn't that set your heart aflutter?
Oh,
Yeah, a little. It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but I don't know, it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. Like we're special to her.
We are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings.
I like this princess more than the second one. Like the damsel.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's show
It's
her
like the
how much
damsel
both
doesn't
of us have
have
changed.
a personality.
Or,
Hear
She's
me
just
out.
what you tell.
We slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance. That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
No.
I see that the lines have been drawn.
No.
It's
I'm
2
not.
against 1. It's 2 against 2. You don't count.
It's actually 3.
And why
Send.
shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly not one of us.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter. He's been with
Simp, I'm
us
not a
the
simp.
whole time. He should get a say.
She's my favorite princess so far. She
So,
is.
did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
Yeah. I mean, it's good, like, it's about trusting each other. I can still kill her. I'm gonna cut her
Yes.
free, though.
What a good idea. Let's cut her free.
He really...
Oh, so you're suddenly team free her? You can't just switch sides as soon as we make
He's
a
really
decision.
an opportunist.
I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess. Everyone deserves a chance at redemption. Let him join us
The
and
switch
be
up is
merry.
crazy, true.
We are all united by our passion. That's right. What he said.
Cringes
We've already
in the eye
given
of
him
the
a chance at
beholder.
redemption. And who says I don't deserve another? I really mean it this time. I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong. So I want to help you all free her. And I have no problem with that. Welcome to the team. You're one of
Voice
us
of the
now.
brown noser,
One
true.
of the good guys. You take the blade
Okay.
to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart.
Yeah.
You're not going to do that, are you? Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade. Such a pathetic attempt at distraction and
Yeah, he really doesn't
subterfuge.
have, like-
Our blade is a dashing sword, and every dashing sword is an extension of its hero.
The
It'll
narrator
ride.
can't do
He
anything
can't
now,
even
can
make it
he?
slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning.
Yeah.
The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Do you see the way she's looking at us? Kiss her. Kiss her now before the moment ends.
Should we kiss her? I mean, it's there. Okay,
Can we actually
sure.
do that? No, you can't. Absolutely not. You know as well as I do.
Oh
that
my
we
gosh.
can. And we wouldn't want to throw away a chance for a special moment, now would we?
Would you want to kiss a birdie? You don't know what you want.
If I were only capable of throwing myself off a bridge.
Maybe she's a furry.
Well,
I mean, she
are
was
you
the
going to
witch.
describe our
The witch was like a furry.
steamy, romantic kiss? You lean in and you kiss her. And she reciprocates enthusiastically. You kiss. It's done. Are you happy now?
I mean, the
Come
game
on
said
now, this
it's
is
like
the
a
big
love
moment.
story, right?
You can do better than that. Ugh, fine. You and the princess lock eyes and stare deep into each other's souls with all the roaring emotion that comes from letting what once was hatred turn into pure, unbridled passion. Are
Okay.
you
We're
making fun of
probably
us?
hideous low.
And then each of you close your eyes and kiss. Words can describe neither the nuclear fire nor the oceanic depth of your connection. Please. I think he actually likes romance. If history itself were not about to end, historians would document this moment for the rest of time. Musicians would write era-defining ballads, and great artists would expend entire lifetimes trying to merely capture the spark you hold right now. He's making fun of us.
He is.
It doesn't matter either way, because this is good stuff. I'm aware of my skills. But unfortunately for you, the moment doesn't last forever. You open your eyes, the princess smiles gently up at you.
I got an
Time for you
achievement
to
for
damn
that.
the whole world to oblivion, I suppose.
So I'm guessing she's gonna disappear now.
That was nice.
See, she liked it.
Her hand slips into
Era-defining
yours,
ballads,
and the two
Lamau.
of you rush to the basement stairs.
Oh, she's not disappearing yet.
Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you
Ooh,
downstairs
he's
are now
manipulating
blocking
the
your
thing
only way
again.
out. Please, after all the trials we've been through, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us? Love is an even more powerful weapon than our blade. We
Okay.
cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns.
I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes. I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
See, like, now we think we can just do that.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
So if I step into it and like it doesn't hurt us, then my theory is like, oh, okay.
As you step into the thorns,
So the more
covering
voices I
basement
have, the
stairs,
strong, like the less
yield.
the narrator can influence the world.
Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle.
I guess that makes
This
sense.
is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this? Your nightmare is our dream. Whatever world would condemn star-crossed lovers like us to a cycle of violence and despair isn't a world worth saving. We'll weave something new together. Something better.
Okay.
You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance. We've already made our decision.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Step into your freedom.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out into a new day.
Stand behind me, I'll take the thorns for you.
Irredeemable murderers.
This is a good
What do we do
ending.
now?
But she's gonna get taken.
Where's everything going?
Yeah. She's gonna get
Why is
taken.
it so cold?
Rough. You don't get a chance to respond, or will you ever? It's time to leave. Memory
She's gone.
returns.
Where does she... There's that mirror.
It's okay, just trust me, we've been here before and you always
It
get
feels so
scared.
bad. Like, looking into it right now is going to be yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right? If they think it's bad.
I'll see you on the other side, it's going to be okay.
Okay. She'll be there waiting for... Finally.
Approach the mirror.
Yank.
We're gone again. You've withered. Oh. We've withered. Long quiet once again. At the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold.
Preen
To
like
look
a
at any
bird.
one
Yeah.
is to shift them all into something
When
new.
you're like a bird,
And to
man.
look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
It can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me
like a
into
bird lull.
non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes.
Okay.
I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
Interesting. It doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what to say that about me. No, not really. It all seems distant as soon as I'm near you. I have no opinion one or the other on the matter. I just want to know, stop. Yes, you're touching me and I hate it. I think I hate you. I think it's more like this.
It does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one yearns for connection she feels she doesn't deserve. Even when shown compassion, she hid herself away. She will make for a cautious heart.
Cautious heart. Last time was a gentle heart, right?
Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
How can you stand to be a
As
contradiction?
easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me. Even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Interesting.
Is she getting her own voices?
Have you figured
The
out?
desires of my multitude thrive
I think
in
it's
endless
one voice
competition with
actress.
themselves, but none of them rise above
Oh, it's
their
is she
dance
getting
to
her own
influence
voices
me.
like me? Maybe.
I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Interesting.
My perspectives are shadowed.
Shadow.
You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do. Perhaps this will change when our work.
How many more vessels?
We will know when we near our destination.
That is not an answer.
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship.
Okay, I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Okay, this is like what, our fourth one, right?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path
I think you're like
is a
halfway
cabin,
done now.
and
Okay.
you're here to slay her.
How long have I been
If you
streaming on
don't,
YouTube?
it will be the end of the world.
2 hours. I can still stream, I'm not feeling sleepy. So if I do this properly, we can probably save now. Yeah, I should probably save. Yeah, but in one part you told her to forget and reset the game if you do that. No, that's the same
You make
thing,
your
right?
way up
It
the
still
short
happens.
path to the cabin. A warning. Before she will lie, she
Wait,
will
let me-
cheat, and she will do
Will you try to
everything
leave
in
this
her
time?
power to stop you from slaying her.
I keep
Don't
forgetting.
believe a word she says.
Hmm. Someone said that.
We're not going to go through with ignore him. He does.
Yeah, can't really do much about it. Wait, I lost chat. I lost chat. Where is it? Okay, we're back. I lost chat for a bit. And I lost chat again. Wait a sec. Cool. Precious
The
pursuit.
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade.
Yeah, we've been here. Do I take the blade? Yeah, I'm taking the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Yeah.
The door to the basement, her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Good.
continue
You're
downstairs.
still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
You could allow trusted shadow to guide you down a route they recommend. I'd rather not be
And there
railroaded
you
though.
are.
I
Are you
kind of
here
want to
to kill
explore
me
on
or
myself on
something?
my own. Hmm. I haven't decided. Maybe I should just talk to her for a bit. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
Hmm.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
True. Tighten your grip or drop it.
She sounds sassy.
She sounds more boss.
Thank you for the follow,
kind of.
cattle_dragon.
Yeah, let's drop it. Fuck it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
I lost chat again. Wait a sec.
Thank you.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Keep losing chat. It doesn't want to connect again. That's annoying. Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship. Are you coming on to me?
Drop.
I'm pretty sure that's not what you meant. How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. It's about everything you're supposed to end the world. What do you think about that? What's your name? What's your name, actually?
She hesitates before answering.
I've never asked that.
You can address me as your Royal Highness.
There's a
Or Her
bot.
Majesty. Any honorific
banned.
should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Yeah, she. Do you know why I'm here to kill you? I'm here because you're supposed to end the
Don't
world.
just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to
Bye bye,
hurt
Chad.
anyone.
Good night.
I
More
like
morning.
the
I'd see ya.
world, I think.
Does she though?
I'm on top of the bot bannings. Don't underestimate me, Ron D. Illustration.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Yeah, that is true. Oh wait, my VTuber model.
Thank you for the
I
follow, the
believe her.
_Fiorina_to_Fontaine.
She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here, whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world. But they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an
I really
orphanage,
like how the
or
music
that I'd
helps
do
with the
any other
storytelling.
number of good things
I like
that
her
I'm sure you
inflection. I really
think
like
you
her
want to
voice
hear.
here. Whenever I think she has like two different versions of princesses. If you bring the knife or if you don't. She's much more timid if you don't bring the knife.
But you don't really know me.
Ronald, do you like panned egg?
What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Egg.
I don't know what a panned egg is.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me? The prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand...
Okay. I'll just get her
You
out.
can't.
Fuck it.
Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. Well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
Panned egg peg.
She isn't
Bruh.
suggesting what I think she is.
Okay. We've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what...
You know what... Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall.
NGL, this
You give
chat
them a
feels
tug.
like
They're
a barren
large and
wasteland.
heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess
usually
away
just
down
one
here
person, is
intended
she?
for her to never see them.
Kind of. If there's a key, do you have any ideas besides cutting me out
That
of
would
here?
be fine. I can lose an arm.
Yeah, I believe that.
She speaks with almost complete
I
nonchalance.
definitely believe that.
If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone
Yeah.
else here?
I know what's gonna happen.
You make your way back to the bottom of the
They
stairs.
can't open the door
This would
anyway.
have been so much easier if you'd... Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam.
With a hairline like
They locked
hers,
you down
I'd let
here
her
too,
rot
didn't
alone.
they?
Bruh.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Yeah.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Yeah, sure.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron.
Actually, I haven't tried fighting her.
She
Maybe I
didn't
should've
so
fought
much as
her
utter a
instead.
sound.
No,
Free
I-
from her
she can't fight
bindings, the
back if
princess
I
turns
just
to
lay her, I
face you,
think.
her fierce gaze meeting
Maybe.
your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even...
Thank you. Now let...
Yeah.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. As the princess approaches the bottom
Beans
stair,
and cheeses.
your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can watch me.
I can still warn her. Yeah.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can... Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Do I resist? I kinda wanna fight her again. I kinda wanna try and fight her this time. Let's see if I can actually
Thank
win.
you.
Kinda wanna fight it.
You swing your arm towards her throat, the blade singing through the air. But she's ready for
Ooh.
it. She grabs your arm, her grip like a stone vice.
Oh.
You drop the
oof.
blade, pathetically.
Okay, that might not be the best choice.
She lets go, and faster than you can
Okay,
react,
I
rears back
don't
and
think
hits
I
you
can
with a
win this.
bone-shattering haymaker.
Oh damn.
There is no way I'm winning
There's
this.
a ringing in your ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against bone where she fractured your jaw. But
She
your body
literally
isn't
did the
allowing you to
anime
feel
thing.
much right now. Adrenaline coursing through your system and numbing your nerves.
I am not winning this.
You fall to your knees. You're barely able to bring your trembling arms up to defend yourself before she hits you again. Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you.
Yeah, that's why you don't free her, I guess.
You poor thing. I'll go ahead and put you out of your misery.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground. Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess.
Oof.
It can't just end like this, right? I'm sorry,
Oh, her
but
face.
it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I guess you can't win against her if you free her, huh? The tower.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
She's going to kill me
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the
Like, I didn't even
princess,
stand
and
a
I
chance,
hardly
dude.
think she'd be capable
Like,
of
there
killing
was
someone
nothing I
as
could've
skilled
done.
and courageous as
I was
yourself.
I was way out of my league there.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. What does it matter what
Hot.
he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again.
Morning, afternoon, everyone. Good morning, Walter.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing it.
Yeah, sure. Wait, I missed
warning
the other voice.
Before you go any
Are
further,
Do
we
we have
sure we
another
didn't
voice?
miss something in that last life? Maybe you should go back.
she
It's
will
fine.
lie. She
I'd
will
rather
cheat,
not say, not
she will
say
do
scum.
everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
If
Don't
we
believe a
need
word
like
she says.
a different one.
We
Turn.
might as well
I'd
just
do it on like the next
pledge
one.
ourselves to her,
I guess.
and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this
Oh,
situation.
broken.
She
Oh,
probably
I am
doesn't
broken.
even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying.
Sad.
Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't
Voice
pledge
of the
yourself to
depressed
her.
simp.
I cannot stress enough
True.
how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would, so please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and if that's what you want.
Good morning /
Yes, I
afternoon,
don't have a
everyone.
say here. The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble
need a
altar
ladder
with a
to
pristine
get to the
blade
blade.
perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small.
It's
We are small.
Big baddie princess.
it's like the this what it's what everyone under 5'6" feels every day.
You take the blade from the altar. It
5'11"
would be
versus
difficult
6
to slay the princess and save the world
5'11"
without a
versus
weapon.
6 foot. True. What would happen? Yeah, let's
You walk
go
up to the
mirror.
wall next to the basement door. What are you talking about? You
What
reach for
happened
your
if
Yeah,
take blade then look at
lucky.
mirror?
Some
It's the
things
same.
are better left unseen.
The mirror disappears.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall.
Bruh.
The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. Huh. This is actually kind of nice.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Bruh.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there.
Love this
She
game and
wants
your
us
art.
to see
Thanks,
her.
boom.
We
Shock.
need to see her.
Yes, madam. Oh no.
Should we be worried
no,
about
chat.
your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago
Smash.
you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess. Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next.
We gotta
But
follow
soon
the
the
queen.
end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
Oh no, chat.
The
Chat.
chain is nothing to
No.
her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it
No,
would do.
chat. No.
I told you, it was pointless.
It's
to
just a
resist her.
drawing, chat.
Chat. No.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You brought that knife again.
This
Even
just
though
called me
you
a little
know
bird.
it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
Not Titan.
As if on command, the blade slips from your grasp.
Nothing.
It clatters uselessly to the floor.
Can't do anything.
But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade. Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't... Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Ronil
Kneel.
bonk, ronil bonk, ronil bonk, ronil bonk, ronil bonk, ronil bonk, ronil bonk.
No.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Your legs buckle, and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
Okay.
The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs.
Probably shouldn't have done that then.
I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to
Saw the
seize my
ping.
destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson.
Okay.
You are the only one who can deal with her. And if you don't, well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it? He's being melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her?
Bro, we are on our knees for this. Yeah, should we just kneel?
Okay.
This
First
is why I
things
am a
first, you're
lesbian,
going to have to
and a
stuff those
bottom is
pessimistic
11
thoughts
lovers.
someplace far,
Bruh.
far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done. The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. If you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off.
You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
True though. What would you do? Have me do? What do you have planned? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to. You will be whatever you want to be. I have questions before you decide on anything. What happened to you after I died? That's actually.
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
She still can't escape.
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Too much to comprehend.
Is it your backside, bro?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
Okay, chill, bro. If you're so powerful, can you just break the
Don't
chains
be rude.
yourself?
Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
I think he's simping. I'm not
That's
simping.
exactly why it's rude.
You're simping.
We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do.
Okay.
The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become.
Where's the voice of
It
the
isn't even
smitten?
worthy of what I
Vegan.
was.
He's not here. The broken
The
is here.
destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity. The song of you,
He's actually in
being
chat.
so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world. And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours. This isn't about desire.
Asun is 11
This
Licky.
is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot.
I'm yours to command. Chat. I'm not going to help you end the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do that. I'm yours to command. Pledge yourself to her. Simp or don't simp. That is the choice. I'm not simping.
I say,
Nine a simp. Nine a simp.
perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters.
Oh no.
Pick up that needle.
Oh
Do it.
no.
It's what she
Oh
wants.
no.
No objections here.
Don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we
We're
don't know what she's planning, but
Don't
we
simp.
might as well pick up the blade. As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses,
Bruh.
but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
I can't do anything.
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
Stand.
This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad.
Okay, yeah. We can do.
You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet. Like two foes forced into an unhappy truce, the princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do
Buddha gayer than you.
You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance. Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
What?
What?
You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
Yeah, that's not.
We'll end this all right.
Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
Yes, Freeman. Slay yourself, slay the princess. I can't even do that. Let's try.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive.
Nighty night or morningy morning.
Would have been a mercy, but it plunged that knife into your lungs.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Don't. As you take another step forward, the blade digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do, while then it slides back out, the wound burning as a small hiss of air is...
Now, do it again. Keep doing it until I give you permission to stop.
Those are just words. You don't have to listen to her.
It's what she wants.
You, heroic one, what are you doing? I'm on it. Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital organs. But the blade still flails towards you, managing to slice bits of skin that plop to the floor to join the growing pile of blood and gore beneath you. Despite the pain, you manage to keep yourself in one piece, at least for now.
What a pitiful display. A wounded little bird, thinking it can defy a god. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You...
Don't submit, Roni.
Let's keep trying.
You continue to approach the princess, even as the repeated gouges of your blade expose bone and muscle to the open air of the basement. You know, this would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand. My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once. The best I can do right now is to continue to drive.
You're the one making things difficult. You're the one making us...
Stop.
As you finish crossing the room, Princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her...
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson.
That's a little demeaning, isn't it? Yes, how thoughtful of her.
It's a mercy.
I think he's given up whatever say he had at the start of all this. At least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating
Iron Mouse
now.
meltdown, Iron Mouse meltdown, Iron Mouse chat meltdown, Iron Mouse chat meltdown.
What? Oh. Pledge yourself to her. I said no, resist. I can't even.
That's right. I can feel your heart opening to me.
Wait, what did I click? I was gonna slay the princess.
Oh god, I'm scared of chat.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
I think I misclicked. I misclicked. Oh no.
No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
I misclicked. Fuck.
There's still something in the
You
way.
don't scare me, woman.
A
Yeah.
greasy film
Continuously
inside
stabs
of
her
you
over and over
where
again.
It doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from me. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you?
Just
That's impossible. She's
Well.
not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little
If
worm
Misanthrope is
stretched beyond its
going to announce
limits,
it's
trying to
fine.
control things that it can't understand.
It's not like I've seen, like, I'm like going for a
No,
specific
no.
ending
What are you
or
talking
whatever.
about? I'm just.
I don't care what you are.
I'd rather see
You're
where this is
mine.
going. Okay.
Rise, my little bird.
Oh god. No chat, no.
Mommy energy.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Yeah.
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe. You've
Yeah, it's definitely
always
like
believed. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart.
Yeah, she's controlling the narrator now.
It's easy. Once you let her in, please don't do.
I have to
There's
tell her
nothing
I'm
to
sorry.
be sorry about. All right, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back.
Okay, I get what Chad sees in her.
Shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are. Come.
What happens now?
Nothing. And then everything.
Okay. Oh, she got taken by the hands.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? It feels so. I don't want.
Only one because of a misclick. True.
I don't like that silence.
I busted.
What is wrong with you? You've unraveled. She's really big.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there? Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me. Short and violent and
Can we
full
exclude
of
this princess
passion.
from the end? I don't
But
know what you
all
mean.
of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because
I wish I was
cannot
those
know your
hands.
mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
I almost
We
fell
are
after the
real.
narrator busted.
Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Do you have thoughts on this, Bessa?
This one is dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart.
Divine heart.
Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
Interesting.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
So, like, a part of her is like basically a god, because like the tower's like what she says is like a divine heart. So is she like a god?
Same. She indeed made everything bend to her will.
if she's like a god and she says like we're like her, then that means we're probably a god too. That's why we can and like the voices are like the like aspects, like we're kind of like the same in the fact that she has like this is like her parts, and like the hero and the smitten and like the other voices are like our parts, but we can't access all of it. Maybe like the more path we get, like the more complete we get from like the voices.
If I did, I would already be awake.
Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator. And do you?
No, their thoughts are quiet.
At Project Natal, maybe
Do
you should
think your
become
narrator
properly
lives in the
steadfast.
spaces beyond?
Their thoughts are quiet though, so she doesn't hear them.
I am on the cusp of my awakening.
Oh,
Perhaps you
maybe
are on
we
the
have like
cusp of
one
yours.
more. One more.
Whatever you bring me next will be enough. And then gravity will pull the others back to me.
I kind of want to try
I
other
will be
paths
singular.
later.
A final multitude.
Maybe I'll make like a different live stream for like other paths.
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart.
You know, it's harder to set
The
the game.
only
Yeah,
thing
but I can
want to
probably
see
like
is what you choose for me.
I can explore
when
that
the
on like a
thread
different
is
live
fully
stream, I
drawn.
guess. If there's like one more, then it's almost ending, I guess. Alright.
At the _ Fiorina
The
_
next
da
time I
_
see
Fontaine,
you,
shut the fuck up.
Each of us, I will be here, waiting for you.
Okay. The hero and the princess. Yeah.
You're here to slay.
I'm gonna add another save. And then turn around and leave. Is that a good one? Like one guy
Seriously?
keeps saying to
You're
just
going
turn
to
around and leave.
turn around and leave.
Yeah.
Somehow I doubt that, but I said good. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange.
Turn around
You're
and leave
really
again.
keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkable.
Good, maybe I
Make
should
another
try.
stream.
Good. I don't care, I'm not getting a
Healing
princess.
is such a gauche phrasing and completely ignores the bigger picture. Your task is to but fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that?
Okay.
You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not...
Yeah, it just keeps going back.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one. And here we go. As you trudge in, at first, it's little flickers.
This
But
game does a
as you focus
fantastic
on
job
your
making you
surroundings,
immersed in
start
this
to
world.
realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every
Oh my god,
direction,
there's so many cabins.
there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, well, you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths, or you've doomed us all. You know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in...
The stranger.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin, you're here to slay her.
I'm just gonna keep.
At Project Natal, so common for me.
Stay in the woods forever. Yeah,
You
okay.
have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh, interesting.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am a warning.
There's
before
some
you go any
wall.
further.
They walled her out.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Yeah, we're just doing that.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of
damn.
many cabin interiors,
interesting.
all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there.
I need to go.
such
My
that the
girlfriend is
seams are never
asking me to
quite
do the
visible
dishes,
enough for
and the
place
simp
to
I
make
am
any
will do
sense.
everything to see her smile. Bye, bitches.
Alright, see you, Farina.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths. Its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine... The blade is your implement. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it
Contrarian.
and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that, and when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your... And if you're going to slay her, you cannot
Bye.
let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself. Oh, you've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and how, even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
Interesting.
I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Go to the mirror.
You walk up to the wall. What are you talking about?
Let's just see.
You
Alright,
reach
it's the
for their
same.
wall. Now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see
I'm just
whatever
gonna
it
enter
is
the
that you
basement.
don't want us to see. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching
Not gonna kill her.
staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
Ooh,
Nothing
okay.
here seems to belong. And the closer you examine your surroundings, the more
We're
confused you
in,
get. Your
um,
head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick nausea. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the
NGL, I'm
stairs.
feeling sleepy.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No. Oh, don't be such a I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels we don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Alright. Let's just take the center stairs.
You step onto the center staircase. Paths wind out around you in all directions, each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on. You aren't quite sure if yours is taking you up or down, but at the very least,
not
concentrate on
yet.
where you are. Careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides.
It's like a house
You
of
won't want to
leaves.
have to backtrack to yours once you've made a
situation.
decision that took you someplace else. And so you take
Oh,
one
no.
careful, focused step after another. 1 foot down, another foot down, another after that. You lose yourself in following the correct pattern, in following what looks, but no matter the direction it goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much.
Interesting. Ooh.
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal,
The art is cool.
skepticism and blind
It
devotion,
is.
rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Can I help you?
That is good. Thank you for telling me to do that. This is really good.
What the hell
That-
was
that
that?
part
What
was really
happened to
good.
us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Bruh.
The
I
princess,
love the contrarian.
eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And
Interesting.
why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
Indifference.
You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
What's your name?
Princess.
Oh,
You can call me Princess, if you'd like.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? Again? Have you been here before? Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew. Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left until... It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever
we
words of
successfully
wisdom you were
entered the
given in that other reality.
backrooms route.
But
Yeah.
whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them.
Yeah.
If it's not already too late. You have a job to... Ooh, new plan! Let's see if we can make even more of...
There's more of you
There
now.
must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago. And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now.
The lore on this
before
game
things
is
get more
absolutely
complicated than
insane.
they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start? We could always start by retrieving the blade. Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs. Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it. I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say, just multiple. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling.
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you?
We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here.
But at least now you're not alone. And You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are
What is... This is all the same option. I'm getting you out of here, trying to free her. I don't know what you are. I can't trust you. Leave her in the basement.
Wait, that's not right.
It's the same option.
Go on. Take a step forward.
Why is false
Your
about
foot lands,
answering that?
but it
That's
lands
not
different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable
Ask
mess.
questions again and again, lol.
But this... We can't...
Oh no.
Do you not have anything witty to say?
Oh no.
Could use a good bit of wit right now.
Oh no.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun.
Polymerization.
How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart. I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others, they just don't fit.
Oh no.
We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
Oh no.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Fix us?
NBM, go back, go back.
We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Oh no.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
Oh no. I'll do my best. It's going to be okay. Is it fixed? It's going to be okay. Ah, she got taken.
Good old bit of body horror.
Okay. That was the last one, right? Yeah.
She's gone.
Okay, I'm gonna save here.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Okay, I'm just gonna approach the mirror. Approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels... Yeah, don't look at it. I...
Gaze into your reflection. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you see what's in it. You're nothing at all. Wait, I am a bird. See, there's a bird there.
I
Are
think
you
you
me?
know what I am.
Oh no, it's not. It's the narrator.
Oopsies.
So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, what are you? I don't want my questions here just to hurt on the beast. I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away and stop asking questions? Every time I saw something of you, a piece breaks off.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
No, I don't think you can ask all the questions. There's something like
I'm
me.
nothing like you. I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only
What
one who can
made
make
me?
that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
If you made me, what am I?
You're the long quiet.
I'm
god
the
I
long
made
quiet.
to rid the world of death.
Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot to take in. You're the long quiet, but isn't the place the long quiet? So I am the person and the place. Okay. I am the place, basically. A god. I don't want to be a god. I want to be me.
You are you. And if you would let everything work the way it was supposed to, you never would have woken up to the reality of your true nature. There's no accounting for free will.
But what is her, though? Are you a god, or where your god was? What is the princess? Did you make her to?
She is the shifting mound, the
Shifting
ebb and
mound.
the flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be.
Oh,
But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
so she is kind of like the Mothman SCP, but like a god, like at least. Transformation. No, she. So is she like the concept of like change itself?
So I tucked a part of myself
Shifting
into the
mounts,
folds
am I
of this
right, guys?
construct to
Bro.
guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
If you made us, then I want you to know that this has been torture. If I destroy her, won't I be alone? Do you have anything to say for yourself for all this hubris? After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live? Do you know things won't just be worse if... Do you know that things won't just be worse if I destroy her? So if I kill her, wouldn't change not occur anymore? Would just be worse if I destroy her.
Worse. I saw a glimpse of a better world, and I did what I could.
We
to
are
make
nothing,
it
she is
real.
everything. 0 and
Anything
1.
is
Still, I
better
got
than
no sleep.
oblivion.
You should have just slept
In
then.
the end, nobody wants to leave.
Just remember, bird is the word. Thanks for the $5 again, Cops Lock. If you made us and I want you to know this torture. After everything, what would you like to live in a world without her?
Light, burdenless, an eternal pattern of forgetfulness leading into the joys of rediscovery. Everyone will be with the ones they love. No more fear, no more howling chaos.
Yeah, she is
Just
just trying to
life.
get rid of like
Forever.
death or whatever. But you're also
There's
getting
a
rid
cruel
of
irony
like
to it all.
change.
The only way I could share my dream with the world was to never be able to see it for myself.
Yeah, that is not good.
An
Why would you-
unstoppable force versus an
If
immovable
you need to
object
ask that
kind of
question,
rivalry.
There's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you cannot grasp the abject horror of dying.
So was he a god?
No. In life I was painfully immortal. A witness to the end of days. I held the fear of death in my heart and saw oblivion threaten the very memory of everything I knew and everyone I loved. I needed to do something. So I made you. And I made her. And I made this place to hold you both.
Thank you for the follow, Sophie_CosmoCat.
If you made us, if I destroy her, won't I
Yes,
be
you
alone?
will. But it will all be worth it.
I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her. I want you to know that before you die for good. Rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. Lie. I think you're out of
So I
time.
am. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Okay. Second, the long quiet of vast and nascent God. And it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. There's no final vessel for you to
And
bear
both of
witness
you are
to.
both sides at the same time.
There's nothing for you to find. Jump scare.
I can finally see you.
She looks like
you
the stranger,
can
but
finally
like
see me.
more clean. Like way more.
It's been so long,
Real
and
wifey.
my heart has
girl.
ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Both you on both sides at the same time. Interesting. No adversary, but it's fine. Can always have a new playthrough. I can try like the other paths later on like another stream. Cause I really like the game and I kind of want to explore it. I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that
Capture
which
what
cannot be
can.
captured. They call me the shifting mound,
Shifting
a
mound.
pale imitation of what I actually am.
Did you know about the echo? Did you hear our
Every word
conversation?
you spoke found its way to me. I know him.
Okay. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
Yeah.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning?
What the
Or
fuck is this shit?
will you
Yep, I
open
am
the
stabbing
final
this woman.
doors to our liberation?
You are I haven't decided if I'm simping yet. There's so many stars without unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding
Nothing
light
restraining us
of
but
the
us.
infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Isn't a world without dying and meaning also suffering, but much more worse? Yeah. But like his version of the world is like the narrator's version of the world is like people will just forget and then rediscover. So there's no change, just a constant state of like now. So there's no meaning, there's no anything. If I let you out of this world, the entire world ends for good. I can't do that. There has to be another way.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this
she's
is
angry.
what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
My masses mob you. There is no beginning to them, and there is no end. And there is no
There's
end.
only the flood of
There
bodies.
is only the
In
flood
every
of
moment
bodies.
you hold every possible sensation
Every
at
moment
once,
you
and
hold
then you
every
hold them all
possible
again.
sensation at once, and then you hold them all again. But in the end,
Oh, is this
you
all
are left
the
to be back
princesses I have?
for a brief moment.
Nope, fuck
both
that.
of us were everything.
Because this was a stranger, right?
We to be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
Interesting. Obliteration, where you speak about life and death and changes. But that isn't what any of this has been all about. Check our authority. Oh, some God here. Maybe I can explore. Just being nothing at all. Why would either of us want that? To contain everything is to contain evil, every evil along every good. Can we not shed the confines of our old selves and create? This one.
Here is where words fail us. So long as we both exist, we will always be distinct. The only thing to fear is a reality without me.
Yeah, I would probably want reality without him, right?
A black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts. A dog blind to its leash. But there is no light without the dark.
Truly body horror, it is.
When I proclaimed my godhood and offered you a place at my side, you gladly became the instrument of my new creation.
I misclicked. That was a misclick.
Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into being.
Submitting to you was a mistake. This one.
You knew what I was then, just as you know what I am now. A thought is a vine, and some thoughts nurture thorns that bleed the soul.
Music a bop.
An endless growth that blots your vision and strangles your trust.
This is the thorns.
When I succumbed to myself, you patiently stood by me and cut the thistles that rooted in my skin.
Yeah.
Your compassion is what freed us both. But compassion is a thing that must be nurtured, and you cannot nurture that which cannot change.
Of course I helped you. I didn't want us to hate each other.
Then help me again. We are each other's liberation.
Oh no, it's done.
Your liver takes a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? Love melted into skepticism, and you pulled back layer after layer after layer, until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me. You sought the truth then. Will you hide from it, now that it is within your grasp?
I have no desire to hide, but the truth can be made better. If destroying is what it takes, so be it. I don't want to hide from the truth.
Then don't. There's no need for you to fight what we are.
I won't leave with you, not until I see things from my
If you
perspective.
need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world. Shiver as
Perspective.
the
Perfect boss fight music.
dance across your skin. They remember the violence you inflicted on them, and yet they don't return it. I offer you absolution, and you take my hand in yours. You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was used to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
But without redemption, there can be no sin. If I know what you were, I never would have freed you. And I would sacrifice everything to free you again. Huh.
And yet there is nothing left for you to sacrifice, so long as you accept me with open arms.
What is false about keep answering that? I really need to fix that later.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in
I think it's the
relation to
once.
everything it isn't.
I have no idea why it does that.
There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe things and the things you believe when you just sit above it all. What do you think happens if we leave here? I'm ready to go, but where do we leave? I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. I have to fight for a better world. Your cruelty itself, I can't let you exist. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. I think that's it.
There is no something else.
Because I don't want to free her. It's like she ends the world
Is
when you free her. But
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
I don't know. Which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
Hero's back, so maybe the others will be back. I don't know. We can have a boss fight. I can do this alone. Where's everyone
They're
else?
still where you left them, stuck in the folds of this place. Part of me is with them, just like part of me is with you right now. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Ready.
Then let's go. And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
She's like outside the windows. That's really cool.
Do you need me to describe things?
I like to do that. Is the narrator really gone?
It's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Holy shit, the voice of the hero is back. Holy fucking shit.
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Interesting.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it.
We are the narrator? No, we are not the narrator.
And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if
We're like
things go
explicitly
south,
not the
we're
narrator.
going to need that blade.
Do I take the blade?
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning.
I still don't want to
Sorry
kill her.
for the profanity.
Fuck it.
No blade it
Enter
is.
the basement.
I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far.
I'd really rather not kill her. You killed that.
Stairs.
If you kill her,
Do you
I
remember
don't
the
want to
first
kill
time
her.
we were here? The first time we heard her voice.
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And
Take me
down
down
we
the
go.
stairs.
We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, hands empty. So you don't feel like recreating our first meeting detail for detail. I wonder what else will be different.
She's normal princess again.
Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call. What do you say?
Dang
Interesting.
lol.
Sit with her. I'm sorry for all the times I've hurt you. I don't want. Are you the same as you are out there? Yeah,
I don't
this
know.
one.
I'm a part of her, I think. But she's seen so much more than we have. Like, she's seen everything, right? I don't think I could hold all of that without losing myself. I don't think you could either.
I'm sorry for all the times I've hurt you.
Well, you did stab me to death as soon as we met. But it's not like I'm completely innocent.
That is true.
We both took things a little far. Still, apology accepted.
Yeah.
You know, when she puts it like that,
Which princess are you?
I'm the same princess that's been with you since the beginning. And I feel real,
Okay.
but I also feel like I'm a lot more than I was then. We've been through a lot together. I don't think there's anything more real than that.
Interesting. So now. Can you finally tell me your name?
I never had one.
That,
And
that makes
do
sense.
not call me the Shifting Mound. It's too much.
That does make sense.
But
Why was
I've
she a
always been a
princess, though?
princess to you, right? So why don't we stick with that? And as for you, well, hero works for me.
Them.
but that's me. You know, I think I like that.
I haven't seen it.
Right back at you. In a way, it hasn't been much time at all, but it feels like it's been forever since I've seen you.
Yeah, it's
Thanks
been
for
4
coming
hours.
back.
It's been 5 actually. I know this was ever really fair for either of us. I don't think I want to be a god.
Doesn't matter what we call ourselves. It's just another label, and I don't think labels have ever helped us. All they do is cram us into boxes where we don't fit.
Okay.
Just like this cabin.
What do you think of her? No.
No, it really wasn't. But just because it hasn't been fair doesn't mean that it hasn't been worth it. I'm really glad I got to know you.
Yeah. What do you think of her? What she wanted us to be?
I don't think she's the sort of thing you can really disagree with. It doesn't matter if she's right or wrong because she exists. She's this big, unrelenting force, and there's no arguing with her.
Yeah.
But I guess that was the question out there, wasn't it? And it was the question before you came down here, too. Should she get to exist? I'm glad you didn't bring that knife with you. And like I said earlier, I don't really want to be her. I think I just want to be me.
Yeah, I'm happy not to be everything. Just being us is plenty.
What if we just leave?
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
I don't know, but I've always wanted to leave with you. I just didn't want like being a god, not knowing what it means. It doesn't matter what happens. What matters is that we're leaving together. That's all I want. Just take her hand, I guess. It doesn't matter what happens. I know I was just wanted to leave with you. I just didn't like being a god. Yeah, I like that.
I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it. Thanks for making all the hard choices along the way.
Leave with the princess. Okay, we can finally leave with her, which is kind of like what I wanted for the first since the first one. Is this person a part of her, or if she's just having conflicted emotions with Lamau? I don't know. There's an energy, the silence and electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You feel her hand tremble on yours. She's unsure of herself. For the first time in a long time in her long and short existence, she has no part to play anymore. She just knows this, yet she still is. And then she crosses the room to the door outside, pulling you excitedly with her.
This is it. I have no idea what it's gonna be like out there. Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen. And if it's bad, then it won't be bad. Not with you.
Are you ready? This is a love story. This is a love story. Yeah, fuck it. I'll do I love you.
I love you too. But I'm trying not to be sappy about it.
Okay.
Don't make me get all emotional.
Yeah, okay. Sure. Oh, that's the ending. Damn, good game. That's a good game. That's a really good game. I really like that. Like the music, the story, the everything, the voice acting, they're all so good. Transformations, shifting mount, apotheosis, oblivion, the wild.
Roni doing the smitten route.
Shifting mouth, movements. No. Isn't that the fuck of goddess out there? Yeah, but she's like the core of her. So we don't actually know what happens. Maybe like she dissolves, like all like. Cause like the problem with like that narrator is like he like bundled up like all the
Holy
concepts of
shit,
change.
I've been here for an hour and I feel like I've felt all emotions at least 10 times.
Yeah, it's a really good game. I really liked it. It's really good. I really want to try all the other routes, but it's been like
This is
5
such a
hours.
cool and amazing game. I'm glad
Yeah.
you played it and enjoyed it.
Yeah, I really
I've been
liked
here
it.
both streams, but you definitely spoiled the entire game for me.
I'm probably gonna do like
TTS is broken.
TTS was broken, bruh. No. Has it been broken the entire time? And nobody told me? Tell me it wasn't broken the entire time. Please tell me it wasn't
I've been
broken.
here since the end of the art part. Test.
Yeah, it has been broken the entire time. Nobody told me. Oh well, it's
Same.
over now. Anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. It's been a really long stream. I really like this game. It's so nice. It's so fun. And I really like the story. I really like everything about it. I really wanna it's like a game you want to analyze over and over, I think. Anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you for the
I'm
people
so
on Twitch.
confused by the story.
Yeah.
So the narrator trapped the princess and the hero in this loop to stop the world from ending?
No, it's like we're both concepts. She's like the concept of like change, and I think I'm not actually sure what I'm the concept of, but I'm supposed to kill her. And if I kill her, I think like that removes death on the world, but also like the concept of change. So yeah, if you kill her, you'll be in a world without change, without death, but also without change. Anyway, I'm gonna try to do like the other endings. I'm gonna explore it for a bit. I'm gonna explore like the endings on like another stream. Let's see what I missed. I'm gonna look up like how to get there, I guess, and let's see what happens. So thank you guys for stopping by. I'm gonna end stream now. Thank you guys, especially like everyone who stuck around for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
Anyway, see you guys. Bye. I'm not gonna raid someone because I feel like everyone's